Hey everyone, welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittany Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and today I'm bringing you a special little treat. I don't know about you, but I love getting happy mail in my mailbox. I literally, ever since I was a little girl, loved checking the mailbox. Even if it was bills, even if it was crap, there's something about, like, I don't know, is that just me? Anyway, I got something in the mail this week, and I don't know if you guys have any kind of subscription service. Let me know if you have a favorite, but mine that I have been getting for months and months now is from Goddess Provisions. Now, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but today I am gonna be pulling one of the rune stones. We have been playing with these a little bit in the household, pulling these and just seeing, like, what is the message. And what's interesting is on my ankle, I actually have Icelandic rune letters in my name. So my name is written out in Icelandic runes. So it was one of my very first tattoos, and I find it pretty fascinating that we got some rune stones in the Goddess Provisions box. So I'm gonna pull one of those and let you guys see what that is all about. And I wanna know, do you use rune stones? Do you know anything about them? All right, so as always, I'm gonna pull 3 cards from the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and I cannot wait to see what cards are already flying. I can't wait to see what comes up this week, because listen, I know the energy was low this week. I have been feeling so tired, and as I started sharing that with more of the Shine Tribe sisters, my friends, my family, everyone is kind of tuning into that same energy. So take a moment to tune in and ask yourself, how are you feeling? How's your energy levels? Do you need to slow down and rest? Or do you feel like you have a vibrancy and you're ready to take action? All right, I'm gonna grab this card. And this was my personal card. I put it back on top of the deck, so we'll slide it in, and if it's meant to come up, it will. Actually, I pulled the Stop Judging and Start Loving card, and some of you tagged that you even got that card today. So it seems appropriate, as yesterday we taught inside the Elevated Life Membership Club all about overcoming criticism. And if you struggle with setting boundaries, or you're always shit-talking yourself, this masterclass is a game changer. Perfectionists, beware. We are smashing through limiting beliefs and self-doubt, and action is being taken, because listen, you start taking courageous action when you're no longer beating yourself up. So if you struggle with criticism, whether it be your own or for someone else, I highly recommend you jump into the Elevated Life Club now so you can check out that masterclass. The replay is available, and you can access it for only $1 for the first 30 days. Hello, Tina, all the way from Australia. Hey, if I wait later in the day on Woo Woo Wednesday, unfortunately our girls in the UK are sleeping, but all the way over in Australia, it is Thursday, so they can tune in. It's so good to see you guys. Interested in learning more about runes. Yeah, me too. I didn't know too much, even though I have them tattooed on my leg, that they are also a divination tool. So I'm super excited to see what comes up today. All right, take a moment to say hello if you are watching. Let me know that you're here. It's so good to see you guys. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Rachel. It's so good to see you guys. I love seeing you guys live. You know, something that well, we're just gonna go with that. Listen, the cards are doing the talking. Something that I have been talking about a lot this week is the upcoming Goddess Retreat. 2 cards. Okay, 2 cards on the Goddess Retreat. I mean, come on. I guess there's a lot to say, but I've been letting you guys know. I posted a cute little sneak peek clip. These cards are going crazy today. All right, I can see this one, so I have a feeling that this is gonna be quite a magical message today. But I've been sharing little sneak peek clips and videos of what this upcoming Goddess Retreat is going to look like, and I am just so excited to join you guys on a magical day, 11/11/2020. How cool is that? So if you've been thinking about getting together with a close sisterhood to up-level your confidence and break free of fear that stops you from shining your light, this is the place to get away. It's so magical, and the whole area is covered in quartz crystals. So we'll definitely be doing some crystal hunting. All right, if you're interested in that, just shoot me a DM and I will send you more information. Okay, the first card that came up for this week is to treat yourself to something beautiful today. I absolutely love this card, and this was taken from one of the lessons in Shine School about buy your own damn flowers. This was a reminder that you don't have to wait for someone else to pamper you, to treat you like a queen. You deserve to treat you like a queen. So if you've been thinking about getting that little perfume or treating yourself to a new outfit or even like a cupcake, man, or the flowers, whatever it may be, do something that pampers yourself. Treat yourself to something beautiful that lights you up, because just as we talked about earlier, I don't know about you, but gifts are my love language, and getting things in the mail, treating myself to little trinkets and stuff like that brings me some kind of pleasure and joy that is just, it lights me up from the inside. So this is a reminder that if you want something to like lift your spirits, be the one to give it to yourself. Don't hold back and don't make any excuses. So I want to know, is there something that you've been thinking about that you've wanted to gift yourself or treat yourself? I mean, or retreat yourself. You know, one of the Shine Tribe sisters reached out to me this morning. She's like, oh my God, I did it, I paid. And even my husband is supportive of this, and he said, hey, have you already booked it yet? And that just, you know, she retreated herself to something super amazing. And it doesn't have to be like going across the country to a goddess retreat. It could be as simple as buying your own damn flowers, like I teach in Shine School. All right, the next two cards came up when we were talking about this retreat, so I'm kind of curious to see what else does it have to say. Ooh, ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. Followed by nourish your body with high vibing energy. Well, fascinating enough, the retreat is all about sisterhood, collaboration, and asking for help. Finally being in a sacred space where you can say, you know what, I really struggle with this. What do you guys think? How can I, you know, be more authentic, or how can I break through these fears or heal these pains? And then what's even more interesting about this card coming up at this time is that the entire retreat is plant-based. So we'll be eating high vibing, nourishing foods the entire week. So it'll keep you feeling good, because when we do a lot of emotional healing work, transformation work, it actually requires a lot of energy. If you think about it, emotions are energy in motion. So we are going to be moving lots of energy, and fear, you guys know, you can probably feel it, it's a heavy one. So I thought that combination of asking for help, it doesn't make you weak, knowing that you get further faster when you actually rely on other people's experience to help you move through the shit that you don't need to waste your time on. Now, I'm not saying you have to live every lesson for yourself, but you can shortcut it. And by asking for help, that helps you to avoid those areas that you might get stuck in. And then, have you guys been feeling like you need to clean up your diet, eat cleaner, start drinking more water, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate? That is such an important message coming through this card right now, is that we're going through these massive changes. So the energy and the transformation, the healing that we're all experiencing, we need to use water to flush that through our system as a way to detox. So this is a call for anyone who's been feeling that they need to detox, whether it be caffeine or alcohol, soda, processed foods. This is a great time to kind of clean up wherever you're fueling yourself with things that aren't of the highest vibe. All right, the last card for this week is to set your intentions with heart and soul. This is something that we will definitely be doing, as there will be a new moon happening the week after the retreat. And last time when we did the goddess retreat in Destin, actually in February, it ended on a new moon. And we set these amazing intention papers where you actually write it on a piece of paper and then you can light it, and it's flying paper. I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but we set our intentions on this cool flying paper. And what is so amazing is that so many of the goddesses that set intentions that night have actually manifested them already in their life. So what is important to note is that even if you don't have flying paper, you can literally write it on your heart. You don't even have to write it down, although we are 42% more likely to go after those goals and achieve those goals that we write down. It has some kind of concrete manifestation power to it. I'm not really sure why, but it's really incredible when you write things down and you put your heart and soul. This is the most important message behind this card, is that you're doing it with heart and soul, that you're not just doing it from a place of lack or, oh my God, my life will be so much better if I get this thing. It's more about, I feel so much joy and excitement through the process of being able to get to the certain direction or the certain goal or the desired outcome. That really ultimately is the reward in the journey. So really think about what lights you up when you want to set these intentions. Before you even have the clarity on how to take action, you have to sit with yourself, your soul, and ask yourself, what do I really want? And what will I be willing to commit and stay dedicated and consistent towards? So take a moment to think about, what is it that you want in your life most right now? We've got a new moon coming up next week, and I think next Tuesday we've got a new moon in Virgo, and this is all about getting practical and having a plan. So be thinking about what are those next steps that I'm gonna take in order to get me to the direction that I desire, whether that be your well-being, your emotional or mental happiness, whether that be a change in location or job. This is an opportunity to start mapping it out in your mind before you start to take the action. Because once you have the clarity in your mind, you set that in your heart with your intention, and you set that out there, then the ideas of what the next step is start to make their way into your life, but not until you decide what it is you need and what direction you want to go. So if you're sitting there lacking clarity, but you have no intention on what direction you want to go, you're going to stay there. I mean, think about it. It's like the Alice in Wonderland when the Cheshire Cat says, which way are you going, or where do you want to go? And Alice says, well, I don't know. And then he says, well, it doesn't really matter. What matters is you know the direction you want to go, and when you set that intention and you commit with full heart, full body yes, then the next steps start showing up, and you have to trust the signs and synchronicities. All right, I want to know, what card stood out the most to you this week? Where do you feel like you can clean up your energy or recommit to your self-care and your self-love? Good evening from Scotland. I love it. We are all over the globe tonight. It is so special for all of us to connect. Britt, trying to set a boundary and a friend will not respect it. Well, then they don't sound like a friend, Elizabeth. They sound like someone who is an energy vampire. And sometimes you have to completely disconnect from those experiences and those relationships. Tina, I wish you could go. I know that the travel restrictions are a little wonky right now, and it's hard to plan out into the future, especially if you're traveling international. So don't worry if you can't make it to this retreat. We will be doing ones in 2021. So I'll be super excited to continue on this journey, because when we had that retreat in Destin, it was life-changing, not only for the goddesses that showed up, but also for me and for my mom, for Chris, every single person that was in that villa. We all transformed. We all took ourselves to the next level. And all you need is that accountability from each other and being in a sacred space like that for a long period of time. There's no distractions, no social media, none of that. It's just one-on-one, well, 10-on-1 intimate connection kind of thing, but it is time for yourself. There's no children, there's no partner, there's nobody, no cat, no dog. Oh my God, if you're a pet owner and you try to get any work done at home, it's almost impossible. So there's no distractions, and you can fully focus on yourself. Lorraine's here. Hey babe, it's so good to see you. She says, it's been ages since I've caught you live. Well, I'm feeling like this evening time later in the day might be a little bit better for you guys. What do you think? Hey Brooke, it's good to see you. Destiny says, when I went to the store yesterday, I got fresh clean food for the week, so that aligns with me. That is so perfect to nourish your body. Your body is your physical vessel for your soul to like roll around here on this planet, so it's really important for you to eat clean energy. You wouldn't put Gatorade in your gas tank, so why are you putting it in your physical body? Think about whatever you're consuming actually shows up in your energetic level. So if you think about this, if you eat something and wait 20 to 30 minutes and ask yourself, how do I feel? Am I tired? Do I feel heavy, or do I feel vibrant and full of energy? That's going to be a clear indicator of what your body deems as good energy, or this is too much. I'm having to do a lot of physical process to break down that food. So pay attention to how your body feels 30 minutes after you eat it, and you'll find a huge difference in knowing what is good for you and what doesn't fuel you. Let's see. Also, I'm getting my goodies in the mail that I treated myself to so much last week. All of this aligns so much. Yay, I love it. Definitely set intentions with heart and soul speaks to me. Yeah, this is a really important time. We're going through changes, and as we shed the old, we have to start setting intentions for the new. So let's set the intention that we pull a rune that represents what does that next chapter look like for all of us. Now, I know individually and collectively it's going to look a little bit different, but in individually, but collectively, we're all gonna kind of experience the same direction that we're heading. So I'm gonna pull a little stone and see what message comes up for today. As I shared, these are from Goddess Provisions, and it just came in my Goddess box, and I just love it. Okay, so let's see. All right, V is the rune that came up for today. Let's see what, so I have this is a new divination tool for me, so I am gonna consult the guidebook. And you know, in my Shine from the Inside Oracle, I created all the resources that you need if you are brand new to Oracle and you're looking for a fun way to get started with your self-care and make a deeper connection with your soul. The guidebook is the place to go for, what do I do? How do I pull a card? How do I shuffle? How do I cleanse the energy? How do I even lay them out in a certain spread? And I even created fun ones like the self-love and the self-care spread, which I just recently shared over on my Instagram at Shine from the Inside Oracle. So you guys can check that out. Okay, where is this letter V? Oh my gosh. Am I blind? Is it this? Oh, it's this. Okay, it is apparently a U, not a V. The keywords are wild, strong, and untamed potential. Ooh, I love that. The divination meaning is similar to, hold on, it says Urs, is how you say it, is similar to Fehu. Again, I don't know this language, since they are both runes that indicate power. However, Fehu's power is domestic, and yours, God, if I'm butchering this and you guys are like, oh my God, cracking up, like, let me know how to even say this. It says Ura's power is wild, and that's what we just pulled. It says, like the wild ox, it symbolizes strength, untamed potential, speed, courage, freedom, energy, and active sexual desire, connection to source, origin, and instinct. Wow, I love that, because that, I mean, talk about a fresh rebirth with unlimited potential to be able to create whatever direction and destiny you want to experience. This is a wonderful message that I feel like feels so good to know that when we burn away all the bullshit and what's no longer left of us, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. We get to choose how we're gonna direct that untamed, untapped potential and really allow ourselves to expand and grow beyond what we allowed ourselves in the old constraints of our thinking, our beliefs, and our actions. All right, what do you guys think of the ruin stones? Those are super fun. I will keep bringing some fun divination tools to the practice every week just to keep it fresh, so that I am always giving you guys new insights on how you can get connected with your soul. Sis says, I love my Shine from the Inside Oracle deck. I'm so grateful that it made it into your hands and that you're using it to open up your heart and really connect with your soul. This is such a beautiful tool to be able to really stay consistent with your self-care. We all know self-care is important, but what really matters is that you're consistent with it. Amy says, me too, me too. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Hey Coco, it's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, she says, I connect with that so much. I love this. Lorraine says, wow, I love that stone reading, so beautiful. And I'm Chinese New Year of the Ox and trying to share more of my wild. Yes, I think it's so beautiful when a woman lets down her hair and takes off all the chains and just lets her energy out. Oh my gosh, it is one of the most beautiful and sexiest things to see a woman do. So let your hair down, free yourself, and go out there and just shine. Do what makes you feel good. Say yes to your dreams, set your intentions with heart and soul, fuel your body with the high vibing energy that it needs, and make sure that you reach out to the sisterhood and let them know that if you need a place to be held accountable, that you can use the Shine Tribe as that space so that you can stick to your goals, because we all know consistency is key. All right, any questions for today for the reading? Amy says the runestones are awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us. Absolutely, my pleasure. Destiny says I use your oracle daily. I love it. Thank you guys so much. It means so much to me that you guys enjoy the oracle and that you're using it consistently. Hey Britt, I caught a little bit. Oh, it's so good to see you, Tony. I love being able to catch up with my goddesses here live. This has just been so much fun. Today, Chris and I filmed the entire yoga and meditation practices for the Elevated Life for you guys so that we could help continue your journey on elevating, transforming, and healing those areas that, you know, we don't pay attention to, but make the biggest difference in our life. And if you struggle with criticism, do not miss your chance to join inside the Elevated Life Membership Club for only $1 to access the masterclass for the first 30 days. I am so excited to be able to bring you this message to remind you that it's okay to slow down, but you have to manage and control your energy. It is up to you. So take that responsibility. It's a radical move, but it'll make for these positive changes and the courage that you need to be able to continue to consciously direct your life. You can play victim all you want, but if you want to live a life of freedom and fun, then it's up to you to reclaim that responsibility. And it starts with our self-love and our self-care and the way that we talk to ourselves. So if you're your own biggest critic, then we've got to clear up that negative self-talk. And I have tons of resources, from my new confidence masterclass to my self-love guided meditation, that are absolutely free for you to get started. So no matter where you're at on your self-love journey, I am here to support you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like a private reading with me, shoot me a DM or go to brittanycarmichael.com/tarot, and you can check out more details on how you can get set up with me. Oh my gosh, the cat is tearing things up. All right, let's see. Okay, anything else? You guys, good to see you. Finally seeing a live. It's been a long time. I needed this. Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will catch you guys next week. Peace.